Hello class, this is a video tutorial on trigonometry with Radians. In the previous video we saw how to activate radian mode, and we saw how we could utilize the calculator to calculate in radians with two examples, but we also saw how, where possible, we should really use exact ratio values. I'm going to be demonstrating a example where using exact ratios is actually impossible to do. So here we go. Radians are rarely expressed in decimals, and they're often expressed as some fraction of pi. But in the rare occasion, they might be given as a decimal. So they're saying that this angle here is 1.178 radians. And if ever you're wondering how do we know whether a value is in radians or in degrees, degrees are almost always given a degrees symbol above it. If there is no symbol like this, then the value that's being shown is in radians. So let's use this to calculate in radians mode. Here we go. Let's solve for x first. So to solve for x, we need we're going to utilize tan. So tan of 1.178 is equal to 5.2 over x. Solving for x in this case, x equals 5.2 over tan 1.178. When you type this into your calculator, it's the exact same thing, but make sure that your mode is in radians as well, as mine is here. Okay, so here we go. So x, 5.2 over tan 1.178. Oh, why is that not? One more time. 5.2 over tan 1.178. There we go. X is equal to 2.15 centimeters or meters or whatever it might be. Let's do this one more time for the value of y. To solve for y, we're going to be utilizing sine. So sine of 1.178 is equal to 5.2 over y. Solving for y, we get y is equal to 5.2 over 1.178 into our calculator. 5.2 over sine 1.178 radians. Once again, having troubles with this. Let's try 5.2 1.178. There we go. So y is equal to 5.63. And there we have it. Now to solve for phi, we could use this in radians. So now that we have y, let's use this. So y is equal to 5.63. So we could use cosine of phi is equal to, actually let's try it one more time, is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, so 5.2 over 5.63. And solving for phi, we get inverse cosine of 5.2 over 5.63. And if we type this in, we will get our answer in radians. So cosine inverse 5.2 divided by 5.63. This is equal to 0.3 0.39 radians. That's two decimal places. However, if we utilize some properties of triangles, the angle sum of a triangle is 180. So angle sum of a triangle is 180, which is equal to pi radians. We have 90 degrees, which is pi on 2 radians, and 1.178. So we can say phi plus pi on 2 radians plus 1.178 is equal to pi. Solving for phi, we get pi minus pi on 2 minus 1.178. And if we do that, let's take a look at what happens. We get pi minus pi on 2 minus 1.178. And if it works correctly, we get the exact same answer, 0.39 radians. So I hope that gave you an insight into calculating using radians. Hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.